Hello there, and welcome to the Fat Pigeon live session. We're broadcasting live original music and enjoying a few cheeky beverages. And we are live here at the Shakespeare pub in Nantwich.
Yes, and tonight we're spoiling you with not one, but two talented artists, both performing fresh new music live online. Lucy May Walker has performed alongside Gary Barlow and Robbie Williams. And a popular BBC introducing artist, Lucy's debut EP, We Know the Score, reached number 14 in the iTunes singer-songwriter chart.
That's right, and joining Lucy tonight, a Birmingham-based singer-songwriter who, after years of gigging, is now working with producer Michael Clark to release his first original album.
And that's coming up very shortly. And remember, all of our live music is archived on YouTube, so subscribe to our channel and keep up to date. If you didn't catch our last Shakespeare session, here's a little snifter of what you missed.
Hello there, you've stumbled upon Fat Pigeon Live. We're broadcasting original music and enjoying a few cheeky midweek beverages.
The music hath a far more pleasing sound.
What's the type, Mr. Wolf?
Very good. Very good, that.
Thank you, they're all laughing.
This is literally what happens when I write a song. I go, no, hold on. Spiders are hiding in my mind like lightning in clouds. 10-20 minutes later, she went, "Oh, I've got it!" And she YouTubed the theme tune to the bill. I'd written the theme tune to the bill, which was
originally. That's, impressive.
But you play an Irish bouzouki.
Yeah.
And I happen to know that a bouzouki is a Greek instrument.
Basically, the Greek bouzouki has a round body, whereas the Irish bouzouki has a flat one.
That was quite the snifter. Lovely size snifter. And now, performing his track, Beautiful Mess, please welcome Mr. Spence Cater.
I think I should say that I fear you. Will just push me away when I feel your face. I can't look away. What a beautiful mess I'm in. What a beautiful mess you are. Me wanting more. Think I love you and your beautiful face, but I'm caught up in the thrill of the chase. But I never get to you. What a beautiful mess I'm in. What a beautiful mess you are. And I have to confess that this beautiful mess just keeps me wanting more. I'm like a moth drawn to your flame, and I get chills just hearing your name. So won't you please put me out of my pain before I disappear? I'm in. What a beautiful mess you are. And I have to confess that this beautiful mess just keeps me wanting more.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here in Nantwich once again. I'm going to dedicate this whole set actually to a dear friend of mine who, the last time I came to Nantwich was over 10 years ago, and it was a sad occasion because it was the funeral, it was the wake of a dear friend who used to live in Nantwich, and he was a big ambassador of unsigned music, and he actually did the Kerrang! Unsigned show at one point. He was the radio producer on that. So this whole set, and in fact the whole show, all these songs, everything I'm doing and being here is I'm dedicated to Rob Dented. This is for you, Rob. And this is a song called One Clean Year of Wonder.
One clean year of wonder could be the best I've ever known. The times I felt I was going under, now I see how much I've grown. So I pray and I wait, leave it up to faith as I go on. As I go on. One clean year of wonder, and I hope it can be more. Love to hear the thunder of you knocking on my door. So I pray and I wait, hope it's not too late as I go on. As I go on. Think of all the years I've wasted doing things I didn't need to do. Something better has replaced it. Something meaningful and true. One clean year I wonder, never thought it would happen to me. All my pain and all my hunger replaced with serenity. So I pray and I wait. As I go on, as I go on, as I go on, as I go on, as I go on.
Thank you.
So we're going to interrupt this beautiful concert. You are watching Fat Pigeon Live, in case you were wondering what you've tuned into. And this is Mr. Spence Cater. He's been playing some original songs. Can you tell us what those 2 songs were called?
Yeah, well, the first one is called Beautiful Mess, and it's about when you fall in love with a beautiful woman and she turns out to be mental.
They all are.
You know what I mean?
I do.
I think we've all been there. You've been there, Hock. They're all mental and they're beautiful women.
All the men are mental too, just to be like equal.
In the nicest possible way, of course.
As it is.
So that song's about that. And One Clean Year of Wonder is about my journey from the darkness,
of the
dark
A50.
side of the spirit, to the light, you see. I think hopefully that came across in the lyrics. So yeah, as I said, that's kind of a song that I dedicate to Rob, because both he and I shared that kind of journey. And I'm deliberately going to leave that hanging there and sound quite mysterious.
Yes, I will.
Enigmatic.
Because there's a million questions around that, really, isn't there?
Yeah.
And women.
Yes.
Did that have anything to do with you busking on the streets of Nantwich this afternoon? Or?
Tenuous link, I like that.
Well, yeah, I did actually. I do busk, and I came here today earlier on, and I haven't played in Nantwich before, and it's pretty good. It's good for busking. It's pedestrianised. You'll be talking to another busker later on. She might be nodding her head, going, "Yeah, pedestrianised."
She may well be, yeah.
Hashtag pedestrianised.
Yeah. Well,
and it was pretty good, I have to say. They said, "Come to Nantwich. You know, all the people are friendly and generous." Well, they were friendly.
And Cheshire
anyway.
people are rich.
Well, you tend to get that in Nantwich, I'm afraid, but it's the busking element that's really of interest, because you were a professional photographer and now you're making your living full-time.
Yeah, kind of.
As a musician.
I'm a qualified photographer, that's been my background. I still do photography, I'm a freelance photographer, but I did have a studio and it was kind of full-time at one point. I've always done music ever since I was 15, I'm kind of 44.
Are you good at selfies, musical selfies? Or do you not?
Selfies?
Is that below you? Obviously, musicians
sure
need to
what you
take
mean by
selfies a lot, but
Oh,
if
of
you're
course,
a professional
yeah, I take-
photographer, your selfies would be amazing.
They are.
No filter necessary.
They're perfect.
You just need to go with these women when they ask you questions. Slightly off the cuff. Really?
But yeah,
Good evening.
I still do a bit of photography, and but yeah, the music has kind of taken over. About 3 years ago, I got busking chose me, you see, and I started busking. I started doing gigs. I teach as well. I teach privately. I do sessions for the mentally handicapped as well, music sessions, and all those things conspire to sort of put money in my pocket. And it's a great way to earn a living.
Expensive? We were going to ask you this with a bit of a Spence, bit of a jokey. No?
When I die, I'll be an expense.
Oh,
That's good.
expense. I like that. But,
You set 'em up,
just,
I'll look 'em
well, I mean, talking about putting money together, new album?
Yeah, I'm doing a
recorded?
new album. New album. Have you got a sting for new album? I'm doing a new album, and it's if you go on my site, it's spencecatermusic.com, right? You'll see a little tab on the top saying, "Give me your money." No, it says, "Support my album," all right, my debut album. I've already done one crowdfunding campaign, which was pretty successful. So that's bought me some time in the studio with a guy called Michael Clark, who's actually he's a tip-top producer. He's produced a lot of bands in Birmingham, but a little bit of a nugget of information about him. He was in the David Brent film last year called On the Road. He was in the band. He's in the Foregone Conclusion band. Him and his brother.
He's in an office band.
Sorry?
In an office band.
If you like, yeah. If you like, you can put it that way.
Band.
So anyway, I'm recording with him. So if you want to support, if you want to hear more music, if you want to pre-order a copy, then just go on that site. Go on that link on my site. And
What's
hit
your site
one of those
again,
options.
please, for the people at home?
It's www.spencecatermusic.com.
And that, if in case you don't understand that accent, where's that accent from?
It's a bit of a mixture, but I reside in Birmingham, but it's kind
Yes,
of
a Birmingham accent. We're going to translate it into Cheshirean. It's www.
I can't remember the rest.
I can't
anyway.
either.
I was just got all I wanted to know really. All I really wanted
SpenceCater.com.
music
was about this.
Music.
Music.com.
Music. That's
It's like a sales program, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's a
But
bit
I
like
really wanted to
QVC.
know. I did have an interesting question to ask about this. Just returning from New York.
That's right, yeah. I did a show, but not unlike this, actually. It's called the Jimmy Lloyd Songwriter Showcase. It's in New York, and they've all got cool New York accents, right?
Yoik.
Over there. And I did a couple of songs over there, and that was great. And that was through a connection that I made a few years ago. Jimmy Lloyd's show goes out on NBC and on Apple TV and Amazon TV and all that kind of jazz. So that's in the can. That's being edited at the moment. That should be out in about a month or so's time.
Great. Do you get nervous when you go live on TV? I did see you doing some strange facial gurning before to prepare for this show. Have you got like a ritual?
It's kind of a musical thing.
Pre-gig thing that you do.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we let the man
do this and all that kind of stuff.
Why don't we
let
Spence play us another couple of tunes then, and see how that goes from there with the gurning.
Okay, thank you. And I've got questions for you, actually. Why Fat Pigeon? I want to know why. Maybe you can tell me afterwards. So this is a song about being in a relationship, and it's called Relationship. The clue's in the title. And it also makes you feel like you're on a ship, so you can sway along to the motion of the ocean.
You don't know where you're going. I don't care where we've been. And there's no way of knowing where this storm will come in. You say there's no destination, and how do we know when we're there? I don't know if you can see this. Don't know if I care. And this relationship is sinking as we both try to bail. And while we sit there thinking, this relationship has sailed. Are we just starry-eyed lovers adrift on a sea of dreams, falling in love with each other, or just falling apart at the seam? Nowhere near the horizon, and so far away from the shore, we can find our own paradise or end up with nothing at all. This relationship is singing as we both try to bail. And while we sit there thinking, this relationship has sailed. This relationship is sinking as we both try to bail. And while we sit there thinking, this relationship has sailed. This relationship has sailed. This relationship has sailed.
Thank you very much. And look, there's a studio audience. There's a live studio audience. This is cool. It's like being on Jules Holland, isn't it? I'd imagine. So it is original music, and that's kind of what I'm about. But I'm also I'm throwing in a cheeky cover, just because I want to. So this is a song by Bob Dylan, but it was also made popular by Adele. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I can offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I can hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. Ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. Ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. Thanks. So this is my last song, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone by in the blink of an eye. So it's been a great rehearsal. I can't wait for the live show. So this is a song about in the dim and distant past when I used to drink rather a lot. This was a song that was about a hangover, like the morning after the night before kind of thing. So it might be appropriate for some of you guys later. It's called How You Feel Afterwards, and thank you very much. SpenceCaderMusic.com. Thank you. Feel afterwards, you're asking me today. Succumb to your addiction is the game you always play. Well, if it makes makes you feel wonderful, then who am I to say? It's how you feel afterwards you're asking me today. Well, in my mind, I'm giving up control. And here I stand and I will open up my soul. I've been caught this time, but I'm living on parole. It's how you feel afterwards, a half and not a whole. Well, it's how you feel afterwards, you've satisfied desire. Your body tells the truth and then your mind calls it a lie. Well, if it makes you feel wonderful, then throw it on the fire. It's how you feel afterwards, you've satisfied desire. Well, in my mind, I am not giving up control. And here I stand and I will open up my soul. I've been caught this time, but I'm living on parole. It's how you feel afterwards, a half and not a whole. How you feel afterwards, you're asking me today. Succumb to your addiction as the game you always play. Well, if it makes you feel wonderful, then who am I to say? It's how you feel afterwards, you're asking me today. Well, in my mind, I am not giving up control. And here I stand and I will open up my soul. I've been caught this time, but I'm living on parole. It's how you feel afterwards, a half and not a whole. Well, it's how you feel afterwards, a half and not a whole. Well, it's how you feel afterwards, a half and not a whole. Thank you.
Spence Cater. Well, it's now time for the next film in our series called Sleeve Notes. And each week... Ooh. Shall I do that again? No, each week we feature a new band and talk to the talent about their lives in music.
And a few weeks ago, I popped over to Coal House Studios whilst rock band FM were recording their latest album. FM have been touring Europe for over 20 years, having performed alongside Tina Turner. I'm just going to poke my contact lenses, can't read this anymore. Meatloaf, Foreigner, Status Quo, and the White Hot
Bon Jovi.
Yes, exactly. With them during the Slippery When Wet tour. I managed to grab them for just 5 minutes, so we spoke to the singer, Steve Overland, and guitarist Jim Kirkpatrick. Here we are in a bar, our natural habitat, with two musicians from rock band FM. Hello.
Hello.
So to my right here I have Mr. Steve Overland, the front man.
Hello there.
And then right over there in the West Wing is Mr. Jimmy Kirkpatrick. The reason behind the name?
It was the best of a bad bunch, really. I think we had like the worst name collection in the world thrown into a hat. Things like Uncle Arthur and things like that. So Merv came up with FM. We had to get a name together. We got a tour with Meatloaf in Europe. We had no name for the band. We had a record deal and a big tour, but no name. So he came up with FM, so we said, we'll just use it for the tour, see how it goes.
That gave you a big break?
God,
still waiting for me.
I don't know really. It's sort of, with FM, it kind of happened over a period of time. I guess the thing that really launched the band sort of into the next level of doing theatres and bigger shows was probably the tour we did with Bon Jovi. We did the Slippery When Wet tour.
Love these name drops.
Now,
Meatloaf, Bon
otherwise I'm going to
Jovi.
say, who is he? So basically we did the Slippery When Wet tour, and from doing that, obviously we were playing to sold-out gigs every night, and it was a massive tour. And it was when that album broke all over the world, so we were kind of with Bon Jovi when they became the biggest band in the world. So it was a great experience for us.
So I believe you're recording your new album.
We are, yeah, we just popped out to do this. Now it's going great, isn't it? It's sort of coming along great, and it's probably going to take another couple of months, but sounding good so far. So, yeah.
So you're categorised as a rock band. Can you specify more precisely what your genre is?
Well, that's what we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of people say melodic rock or AOR, but we just think we're a rock band, really. I always think it's a bit like Queen FM, that if you put a Queen album on, it isn't a rock album from start to finish. There'll be a few pop songs, a few rock songs, a few strange ones on there. But FM's a little bit like that. There's a bit of pop and a bit of rock and a bit of blues. It's not a heavy rock thing from start to finish at all.
So your audience, talk about that. You've got obviously the old fans, but are the new fans now coming in as well?
It's amazing, isn't it? Now.
It's a real mixed audience, isn't it? And we've sort of found the last few years, as we've been playing abroad more, there's people who never saw the band the first time round in Spain and Italy and places the band never went to the first time.
I had no idea.
The first time we went to Portugal, and we got picked up by the promoter at the airport, and as we drove off, we turned the radio on and FM came on the radio, and I said, "Oh, is this on the CD?" He said, "No, it's just the radio." And we went, "Wow." He said, "Oh, it's the second biggest station in the country." We went, "Wow." And it was a song called "Let Love Be the Leader," which is an old FM song that was not on an album, it was just a single. We went, "Wow, what a strange song." And he went, "It was a hit in Portugal. You play tonight." And we went,
I had no idea.
Nobody knew it.
He's like, "You play tonight?" Whoa. And we were all sitting at the back of the bus going, "Oh, God."
So we did a show.
The one hit we've had in
this
country, we were not going to play it.
We did a show with a Swedish band called DAD in a sports hall, and 2,000 people there. They're all going, "Whoa!"
Between every song.
And we're like, "Holy, we can't play it. We don't know it."
So have you factored that back into the set?
Oh yeah, very much so.
Oh, it's very much so, especially in Portugal.
So if people at home want to find where you're gigging next, where can they go?
www.fmofficial.com.
I'm glad you were doing this interview with me.
I can tell you're multinational. It's a .com, not a .co.uk.
Absolutely.
I see.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much for joining us today on Fat Pigeon Live.
Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Very much.
Do you have a question for the band? Something profound to say? Or an interesting disease we could all share? If so...
Oh, Slippery When Wet is a great name for a tour. Now, Eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed that Coal House studio producer Scott Ralph appeared briefly in that film. Well, Scott will be joining Ms Brown, tomorrow night at Blakey's in Newcastle for another live session.
Yes, we've got a brilliant young band called The Good Habits, along with an appearance of the legendary Pigman and up to 3 saxophones in one room at the same time. But back to tonight, all the way from London and performing her original song, My Help, please welcome Lucy May Walker.
Hiya. Thanks. This is also my brother. He's Jamie Walker. So this song is one of my most recent ones. And I'm really scared, even though it's just cameras. There's a lot of people here as well. Woo! So many. Fall in love with me again so you can treat me better. It's enough for me to see you trying to make things better, baby. I know you hurt. You never promised me perfection, but we're so far from it. You think I'm trying to change you, but I'm just being honest, baby. I know you hurt. To call them from eyes is work. Running around in circles, jumping over hurdles, trying to find a right in all your wrongs. Thought that this was worth it, but it's just not working. I can't help you if you can't love yourself. But know that I'll be here when you need my help. Take me back to where we were when we first met each other. Seemed so simple then, having drinks by the river, baby. Well, that's when it worked. So fall in love with me again so we can make this better. Waited long enough for me, it's now or never, baby. I'm hurting too. To call them from eyes is work. Running around in circles, jumping over hurdles, trying to find a right in all your wrongs. I thought that this was worth it, but it's just not working. I can't help you if you can't love yourself. Running around in circles, jumping over hurdles, trying to find a right in all your wrongs. I thought that this was worth it, but it's just not working. I can't help you if you can't love yourself. But know that I'll be here when you need my help. Running round in circles, jumping over hurdles, trying to find a right in all your wrongs. I thought that this was worth it, but it's just not working. I can't help you if you can't love yourself. I can't help you if you can't love yourself. But know that I'll be here when you need my help. Thank you. Thanks, Jamie. That's it now. It's all done. No. Right. I'm not sure where to look. I'm not sure what I'm looking at either. It's like a bright light or a camera. Which one should I look into? I'm just looking into it. That'd be awkward, wouldn't it? Looks like I'm not talking to myself because they're not answering. So this one is... I had to write a song about London for a competition that I was in called Coffee Music Project. And at first I started writing it and it was like, I love London, la la la, and it wasn't great. So I thought I need to write something a bit more true. So for me it took me a little while to kind of find my feet in London, and I know that it's the same for quite a lot of people that I know. And so this is about little characters that I've witnessed, or, you know, I'm talking too much. This song's called You're Not Alone. In an office, there's a man wearing a business suit. Makes so much money, he pays someone else to shine his shoes. On the street, trying to sleep, another guy and his dog. They weren't so different growing up, it's just one got a job. But try not to look in their eyes, 'cause you might feel something and you might be surprised to know they've just lost hope. You'll get lost in this city as you lose yourself. You'll forget why you moved, see it feel stuck on the shelf. You'll get lost in this city as you lose yourself. You'll forget why you moved, see it feel stuck on the shelf. But no, you're not alone. That waiter, he's an actor or aspiring to be, but his rent's up and tough luck, he'll have to work for free. Single mother with a baby getting onto the tube. No one offers to help 'cause we're all struggling too. But try not to look in their eyes, 'cause you might feel something and you might be surprised to know they've still got hope. You'll get lost in this city as you lose yourself. You'll forget why you moved, see it feel stuck on the shelf. You'll get lost in this city as you lose yourself. You'll forget why you moved, see it feel stuck on the shelf. But no, you're not alone. On the platform, a girl facing onto the tracks. No one sees her, no one listens. When do we face the facts? But try not to look in her eyes, 'cause you might feel something and you might be surprised to know she's lost all hope. There's 8 million people all out for themselves, and they came here with big dreams that might not work out. But there's 8 million people and some might need help to know they're not alone. You'll get lost in this city as you lose yourself. You'll forget why you moved, see it feel stuck on the shelf. You'll get lost in this city as you lose yourself. You'll forget why you moved, see it feel stuck on the shelf. But no, you're not alone. Thank you.
Hello. You're watching the fantastic Lucy May Walker. Now, I actually met Lucy May a few years back during the Open Mic UK 2013 competition.
Oh my God, yeah.
So I know that was a while back. Can you, in 2 minutes, briefly give us an overview of what's happened since then?
So I didn't write songs at that point. So now I write songs.
Brilliant ones too.
Thanks very much. What happened?
I've got a list of things here.
Okay. Help me, what did I do? I moved to London. I decided that I wanted to do music. I don't even know when that was. Had I gone to uni at that point? Maybe not. Went to uni. I moved to London. Go on, what did I do?
All those good London things.
What did I do?
All those good London things. Well, we're not going to mention Taylor or Street. Looks like we're advertising all the time. Just for you. And, well, busking has played a big part of that. And in some of the good areas, some areas that I quite like when I have to go down there.
Would you like me to tell you, or you tell me where I go?
You tell me, and I'll just nod
Okay.
when you get to the one that I like.
So, I started busking as I entered a competition. It was Mayor of London busking competition. And I didn't really think of ever imagining myself as a busker. And then I met a lot of people, and then they were like, you should busk because you make a lot of money. I'm like, really? So, I inquired at Borough Market.
Wow.
And for some reason, I just right place at the right time. They just had someone drop out. So I started busking every other Tuesday, and now it's every Tuesday, 12 till 2. I got a licence to busk on the National Rail, which, no, it's good.
Yeah, but there's a nice bar in the borough called The Rake. But I'm not advertising anything tonight at all.
Do you get free martinis if you go there?
I'm sure they do some great real ale in that place. Cracking.
I actually don't get free food when I'm at
You don't?
Borough Market.
What?
I haven't really tried. I just kind of like.
You've got some fantastic bistros there, like Borough Bistro's not bad.
Can we stop all this advertising, please?
So after that, I got an underground licence. Well, I had a temporary one for a year, and then they were like, "You're all right. You can have a full one." So thanks very much. And then very recently, I waited a year and a half for an audition for a licence to busk on the South Bank. And
Only one step away there, aren't we?
So I got it.
From the Thames?
From the Thames, yeah.
So that's where I am, underneath the London Eye, on hot days.
So if you're in London, make sure you look out for Lucy May. So what I was going to ask you is about the artist's experience of performing as a busker. I mean, personally, I've had mixed responses from audience, indifference, elation, more of the indifference, really. So, yeah, tell us about how it feels busking.
I love it. Not all the time, because some people just like walk past you like you're kind of part of the wall, and that's like... Someone once tripped over my guitar case and it went flying, so that wasn't nice.
That's karma.
Yeah. So then he was like, "Oh, sorry." So that happened. I didn't like that. But I usually get quite a good response. Sometimes people watch me for a long time. Like there's this one guy that started watching me on the underground. I was like, "Oh, he's going to stay for a song. That's so nice," because that doesn't usually happen. It's usually like, "They're all right," or "Here you go, there's a penny." And he stayed for one song, then two songs, and it was like an hour.
Oh.
It gets a bit awkward, actually, people watching you underground.
Yeah, when he tries to hold your hand whilst you're strumming.
No, yeah. Oh.
Now, just taking that a step further, because another thing that I found out just this week when I knew you were on, you've actually supported a band called the Dunwells.
Yeah, do you know them?
Oh, do we know the Dunwells?
I wrote song number 1 with them.
You didn't?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was that written?
In Leeds.
In Leeds?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then I did an open mic that one of them runs.
Matt or?
David.
David. Right. So Matt is in a band called City of the Lights.
Yeah.
Who will be playing at a festival near here soon. Can't mention any names. But the Dunwells, the Dunwells we go...
I'm having a drink.
Years back. I'll just fill in while you're having a drink. But yeah.
Lovely light box, by the way.
Just to add some...
Bought it just for this.
Just to add some context to it, there is somebody called Mark Wilkinson as well, who I'm not sure about. Not that I'm not sure about, I've not heard about.
Oh, he's good.
Do you want to tell us?
I actually I work in a coffee shop, don't know if you've heard of it.
Have you mentioned this?
No. Taylor Street Baristas.
Do you know, I know somebody who works there as well.
Who is it?
He looks just like me, but a lot younger and longer hair.
Has got much longer hair.
This is all in jokes. Let's explain. His son works in the same coffee shop as her. There
Absolutely.
we go. Yeah. What was I saying?
We were talking about
I just
Mark
got carried
Wilkinson.
away. Oh, yeah. So in the coffee shop that I work at, there was a customer who's like, "Oh, I know this great singer-songwriter called Mark Wilkinson, who is Australian." Yeah. And he was like, oh, I'm going to go see him. He's going to be amazing. I actually emailed his manager telling him about you about a year ago. Anyway, a week later, they emailed me going, we've got a support slot for you. So I supported him. Yeah. Is that a boring story?
Well, it's not boring, no, because it gets back to where Hardy was going with this, really. You know, I mean, there's busking, there's appearing on stage, there's playing at entrances to venues.
Exactly, the LG Arena. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yep. So I think that was around the open mic time, actually. I think it was straight after that. A guy that had seen me in open mic is like a kind of promoter called View My Gig, and he got me this slot in before Gary Barlow at the Algene Arena by the food bits. So I think there was like 16,000 people kind of like walking in, and I had a little stage with seats. And then after that, I got asked back to do it again before. Oh, that light's so bright. Robbie Williams. Sorry, my mind sometimes scatters.
I can't imagine Robbie Williams being described as a bright light. Sorry, Robbie, but there you go.
Tomorrow we are with the co-writer of Robbie Williams, so...
I know, Will.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic, and I think we should probably let Lucy play some more of her tunes. I'm really impressed. I'm fangirling over here by the radiator.
And
the green room, as we call it.
I only did covers when I knew you.
I know, she's well good.
Well, let's hear a few more from you.
Oh yeah, no, but where's your Facebook, etc., in case people in the real world want to find you?
You can like me on Facebook, and it's facebook.com/Lucy May Walker Music, Twitter @Lucy May Walker, Instagram @Lucy May Walker. My website is lucymaywalkerofficial.com. That is rude. That is rude.
Let's get out of the way.
We'll go.
Oh no, I'm not tuned yet. I need a Jamie. I think I do. What song is it? Not Around. I think it's Not Around.
It is Not Around.
Cool. Jamie, speak. Sorry, you're just going to have to deal with this awkward moment. It'd be worth it. Right. Ready? And this next song is it's called Not Around. Oh. Sorry. I don't know who my friends are. I lost them when I found myself. I don't know who my friends are. I thought I did, but where are they now? I've lost my trust, I'm out of touch of knowing who you are. I've lost my head, my real friends, and now I'm back to the start. Are you about to walk away from all the memories? I'm not around, no, I'm not around anymore. Are you about to walk away as if we're enemies? I'm not around, no, I'm not around anymore. You say you don't know who I've become, but I know who I am, yeah, I know. I grew up, I played your games back when we were young. I thought I'd win, but we both lost. I've lost my trust, I'm out of touch of knowing who you are. I've lost my head, my real friends, and now I'm back to the start. Are you about to walk away from all the memories? I regret that I didn't share how I felt. Are you about to hear me say I miss the memories? I'm not around, no, I'm not around anymore. Are you about to walk away from all the memories? I'm not around, no, I'm not around anymore. Are you about to walk away as if we're enemies? I'm not around, no, I'm not around anymore. Thank you. We're just going to have a little change-a-roo. I'm going to unplug. I'm not going to unplug. Panic in your face. Right, do not plug, do not plug. I'm sorry about this. We can edit this out. Have a cup of tea if you're at home. Well, don't actually, it's not going to be that long. This isn't working. A shot? Heidi. Oh, they won't be able to hear you. She was like, have a shot. Right. The banter in Nantwich, I can't even say it. Right, sorry guys. Cool. This one is a song called I Don't Need You, and it's basically when if someone were to say cheat on you and then come back to you and be like, don't worry, I'm here for you, after they've cheated on you. This might be about that. So, I don't need you. I think about you every day, don't ever think I don't. I wanna see your smile again, there's not a day I won't. But I don't wanna see you, cause that's when it gets hard. But then again, I'm not too sure it's easy when we part. Cause I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, cause no one should come up to me. I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, cause no one should come after me. No one should come after me. You're all I ever talk about, you're always on my mind. I wish we could start again and leave the past behind. I try so hard to look forward, but you're always sad. Oh, why does it have to be like this? So it's not fair, cause I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, cause no one should come up to me. I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, cause no one should come after me. No one should come after me. I always thought my heart was strong until you made me weak. I don't know why I thought that you would sweep me off my feet. Cause I listened to the stories but I didn't want to hear. And I put all my faith in you, so now we're here. Cause I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, cause no one should come up to me. I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, cause no one should come after me. I didn't want your love at first. My heart was bruising and I was hurt. I didn't want yourself fall head first, 'cause I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, 'cause no one should come after me. I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, 'cause no one should come after. Oh, you don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, 'cause no one should come after me. I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, 'cause no one should come after. And I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, 'cause no one should come after me. I don't need you looking after me, thinking after me, 'cause no one should come after me. No one should come after me. No one should come after me. Thank you. Thanks, Jamie, for playing for me. We're not done yet. Oh, yeah. Thanks very much. Right. Hello, Facebook. For some reason, I was like waiting for an answer, but I feel you waving, guys. Do we know how many people are viewing? No one. Brilliant. I tried to click on earlier when I was sat watching, and then it popped up and started playing, and I was panicking. There were 6 at that point. Oh, I'm tuning the wrong thing. Is this awkward or? This is what happens, guys. It's actually, the battery hasn't died, which usually happens when I've got an important gig. Cool, I'm going to do a cover, if that's all right. It is all right, because no one can speak to me, so I'm going to do a cover. It's one of my favourite bands called Vaccines, and this one is called Post-Breakup Sex. And I've got sweaty hands, just for the occasion. Ooh! Just as you might get if you are having post-breakup sex. It's true. Right. This is quite an emotional song. Let me just get into the moment. Okay. Cool. I can barely look at you. Don't tell me who you lost it to. Didn't we say we had a deal? Didn't I say how bad I feel? Everyone needs a helping hand. You think I would not understand? Someone up the social scale for when you're going off the rails. Now post-breakup sex, it helps you forget your ex. What did you expect from post-breakup sex? Leave it till the guilt consumes. I found you in the nearest room. All our friends were unaware. Most had just passed out downstairs. To think I'd hoped you'd be okay. Now I can't think of what to say. Or maybe I misunderstood, but I can't believe you're feeling good from post-breakup sex that helps you forget your ex. What did you expect from post-breakup sex? when you love somebody but you find someone else, and it all unravels and you come undone. Oh, 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 oh. Post-breakup sex, it helps you forget your ex. What did you expect from post-breakup sex? Thank you.
Well, it's almost time for us to go. A big thank you to Spence Cater, Lucy May Walker, and Jamie Walker. Well, tomorrow we're at Blakey's in Newcastle. Well, you lot are. Yeah, you lot are. I'm not. I'm going to Ireland on a fact-finding exercise, which is, well, it's piss up, really. There you go.
Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's loads of great music on there, including a full track from Rock Band FM.
So, playing us out with her original song, Self-Destruction, Lucy May Walker.
Thank you very much.
Got me wrapped around your finger like a ring that's stuck on its way off. Thought you were the one with all the feelings. Pick me up when there's nothing else. I'm just an old toy on the shelf. Remember when you played with me for the first time? I deserve more than your self-destruction. My love, it is precious, it is pure. I deserve more than your self-destruction. I'm not trying to fix you, but this hurts. Build me up just to let me down. I'm your balloon, but I'm on the ground. I'd be beautiful if you let me fly away. But like a drug, I'm numb to your excuses. I'm low, I'm tired and feeling useless. Are you worth the highs when it comes back down to this? I deserve more than your self-destruction. My love, it is precious, it is pure. I deserve more than your self-destruction. I'm not trying to fix you, but this hurts. Don't understand why you're like this. I'm not trying to hurt you, but you lost me. Why can't we slow it down, slow it down? Take this for what it is now. What it is now. I deserve more than your self-destruction. My love, it is precious, it is pure. I deserve more than your self-destruction. I'm not trying to fix you, but this heart.
Right, I'm off to grease my trouser press.